Mumbai has finally gotten a second airport. After years of waiting, the Navi Mumbai International Airport has been inaugurated. But why did Mumbai need a second airport? And what makes this Navi Mumbai Airport so special? How does it compare to the city's existing Chhatrapati Shivaji International Airport? If you've ever flown into or out of Mumbai, you already know how packed it can get. From the long lines at check-in, then security and immigration, especially if you're traveling abroad. It's quite evident that the current airport is at its maximum capacity. In fact, CSMIA is one of the busiest airports in India. It handles more than 50 million passengers every year, and it's been operating at near full capacity almost all the time. And there's a big problem which most of us saw was eventually coming. CSMIA has two runways that intersect each other. Now here's some images of London Heathrow, New York's JFK, and Tokyo Haneda. What is it that you notice over here? These runways at London, New York, and Tokyo are parallel, and this allows both of them to be used at once, one for takeoff and one for landing. This lets the air traffic be segregated better, and it also increases the air traffic capacity. But at Mumbai, with the runways intersecting each other, only one of these can be used at any given time for both takeoffs and landing. There's only so much traffic that you can squeeze into this current layout. On top of that, the current airport is right in the middle of the city. There's no space left to expand since all the sides are now surrounded by dense urban development. So as Mumbai's economy and population keeps growing, it's clear that one airport is just not enough. To keep up with the increasing future demand, a second airport is essential, and that's how the Navi Mumbai International Airport project was born. The new airport is located near Panvel, on the eastern side of Mumbai. And this is what we call a greenfield airport, meaning that it's been built entirely on a new site, not an extension of the old one. The total project cost is estimated at around 19,000 crore, and it's being developed through a partnership between Adani Airport Holdings and SIDCO. In phase 1, NMIA will be able to handle about 20 million passengers per year. And then later on, when it's fully complete, that number could reach 90 million passengers annually, finally putting it in the league of some of the world's biggest airports. The airport was inaugurated just a couple of weeks ago, and the Prime Minister's India 1777 flew in. Commercial flights are expected to begin in the December of this year, and 3 carriers so far, Air India, Indigo, and Akasa Air, have signed on to shift part of their operations to NMIA. NMIA is also being called India's first fully digital airport. From AI-driven systems to automated baggage handling and facial recognition check-ins through Digi Yatra, everything aims to make the passenger experience much smoother and faster. And the goal of this airport was to make it completely paperless and contactless. NMIA has also been designed to have multimodal connectivity. So it can be accessible not just by road but also by metro, suburban rail, and even water taxi services. Because it's built on open land, it can expand in phases with more runways, more terminals, and more cargo space. This is something that the old Mumbai airport could never do. NMIA will have parallel runways, which means simultaneous takeoffs and landings, massively improving the efficiency. Together, the two airports will turn Mumbai into a multi-airport city, just like London, New York, or Tokyo, where the different airports serve different regions and traffic types. I believe this airport is a huge deal for those who live or travel through Mumbai. It will create thousands of jobs and hopefully boost tourism through more flights and also allow for more cargo trade. It should drive urban growth on the eastern side of Mumbai with new roads, metro lines, and commercial zones emerging around it. Of course, there will be challenges completing all of these connectivity projects on time, balancing traffic between the two airports, and making sure that passengers can easily reach the new one. But overall, it's a huge leap forward for Mumbai's infrastructure.